Ah. Welcome back, Slayers. We have some First Descendant Season 1 Invasion info. Now, time of us recording this, the First Descendant official Twitter page hasn't made any info relating to anything. Hasn't been anything in Discord yet either. Maybe sometime this week they'll do an official release on some upcoming information. But what you need to know. So, Nexon has taken the wraps off the First Descendant Season 1 Invasion. And it looks amazing in the new trailer, which we reacted to. You can find that in the pinned comment. New Descendant coming, Haley, as well as the ultimate form of Freyna. Headline the major content update. There's a lot more besides that. Season 1 will also debut a new form of seasonal progression to help players make their Descendant more powerful, as well as a unique storyline for Freyna. That'll probably involve, how she's even getting the ultimate form to begin with. So that should be amazing. As well as new invasion dungeons, more ultimate weapons, a new Void Intercept battle, upcoming trade agent, and so much more for Season 1 update. And I got a trailer here as well. I'll also leave a link below to this article. You guys can go back over it on your own time. Now, regarding the Season 1 Invasion Battle Pass, of course, the First Descendant will be offering a brand new Battle Pass alongside a fresh wave of challenges and rewards. Nexon as promised, it took criticism from the pre-season Battle Pass and worked to both improve the rewards of Season 1 and make the challenges more fair and worthwhile. Now, quick thing here regarding the Battle Pass, I think it was decent for a pre-season regarding, the amount of boosters we were getting. They were only 1 day duration boosters. You got an ultimate weapon that's not really too good. Maybe that'll get buffed later or something, and those will shine a little more. But I think it's a good general point. You don't want your battle pass to be necessarily mandatory, where you're getting major things to fully cut down your grind. More so, you want some really good cosmetics, so they definitely need to up the cosmetics for sure. But booster-wise, I think they did that at a reasonable rate, especially if you planned around it and decided to use them right when you had a fresh Descendant ready to level, more weapons to grind. So I think the boosters were good enough. Now, inversion reinforcement, seasonal progression. Oh yeah, perhaps in a similar vein as Diablo, Nexon is introducing new ways for players to progress and evolve their Descendants with each season. Nexon, do not do Diablo. Once you're done with Diablo season and your characters go to the Eternal Realm, there is no point to play them ever again. If we compare, let's say, Destiny 2, for example, their seasonal model, what they do with their artifacts, and more, it's just so an enhancement to your build. It's not just completely gutting your build or your characters once the season or expansion is done. So they should follow a Destiny model in that sense. So I'm interested to see what they do with that. We have some points here. So again, take this stuff with a grain of salt. We'll see what Nexon themselves and, the First Descendant Twitter page, because for every patch and hotfix, they've literally published an article on their Twitter page. So they haven't said anything about this as of yet, so do take these with a grain of salt. Maybe they'll alter some things getting closer to launch. After encountering the Iron Heart for the first time, players' Descendants can undergo a powerful arcade resonance to enhance their abilities. Players can then use inversion reinforcement to gain incremental upgrades for hunting, attribute recovery, survival, making their Descendants more powerful over the course of a season. It's not clear if this inversion reinforcement will reset with each season, or if Nexon will let players carry upgrades forward, perhaps to encourage players to switch Descendants in order to upgrade each one. Once again, to reiterate, like I said, they should take more of a Destiny 2 artifact approachment. If you haven't played Destiny 2, their seasonal model, they've actually reformed it again now, going into the episodes model. Now with episodes over the base amount of, let's say in this case, things to improve your character that you would get. When the next part of the story begins, they're unlocking another row, essentially giving you more things to further course your builds and your characters. But after those are gone, your builds are not completely gutted, to be frank, like Diablo. Your whole character is gone, that you have to start fresh. That wouldn't happen in Descendants. I hope they really take care to not do it the way Diablo does it. We're also getting a new Descendant Haley, which you guys have seen in our little beautiful thumbnail. Season 1 will introduce 2 new Descendants to Albion, including Haley, a guerrilla soldier that became a legendary sniper through her exploits. Now, Haley will be coming in as a chill attribute Descendant, so those spare frozen reactors that may not be useful on your Viessa, they might very well be good on Haley, so do try and hold on to a few of those. Equipped with an anti-material sniper rifle, sub-zero bullets, and a storm snare, and is focused on delivering single immensely powerful shots. Ooh, CS is going to have some work now. That boss DPS phase going. Very excited for her. She also has a unique ability to lower her body temperature and actively emit cold air. Unique ability. Actively emit cold air. So even some AoE action with that there. So that'd be her mobbing skill. You just run through the crowds of enemies. Ultimate Descendant Freyna. Another existing Descendant's also getting the ultimate treatment, and this time it's fan favorite Freyna. It was criminal them not giving her a swimsuit. On top of obtaining an ultimate variant, players will also be able to play Freyna's new exclusive story questline exploring her past trauma, part of Season 1's narrative content. The new Invasion Dungeons, a new way to play. Invasion Dungeons will randomly replace 2 hard mode infiltration operations on a rotating schedule, present brand new and unique obstacles for players to overcome. These are apparently solo missions for some reason, unless my press briefing was mistaken, and are catered towards speedrunning enthusiasts. Bunnies, huh? The faster you clear an Invasion Dungeon, the greater the rewards you'll obtain. Bunny, okay. Invasion Dungeons play differently than existing game content with new mechanics and objectives. Once again, Bunny. For the people in the back. You don't know yet? Bunny. Why don't you have your maxed out Bunny? Another Void Intercept boss battle. Another Colossi has appeared in the Void, replacing Gluttony as the most challenging boss in the entire game. Next on, let's go. We're dropping Colossi like it's their job. It is their job to drop Colossi, even though we haven't made it to Gluttony yet, and we're supposedly a Descendant content creator. If you guys are enjoying the content, do make sure to
don't forget to use our Nexon creator code Slayer5492.
Now, it's the most challenging boss in the entire game. Deathstalker specializes in hunting down Descendants and is a toxic attribute monster that strikes from the shadows. Interesting. There'll be new mechanics here that players will have to unravel in order to have a shot at winning. Another Void Intercept battle. That should be nice, guys, but just let's be real, guys. Maybe the better half of 20%? I think 20% is generous, right? You know, the diehard content creators, they've already gotten to Gluttony. But for all the casuals, and if you're not even lucky to kind of even have a consistent team, you probably haven't even made it past Devour yet. So you may not be seeing this Colossi for a long time. The first Ascendant Armory is increasing with the arrival of 2 new ultimate weapons, including Excava and Frostwatcher. Excava is Season 1's Battle Pass Reward ultimate weapon. It's a modified assault rifle that accrues charge as you fire it, eventually culminating in a powerful energy grenade. Now, I hope this is pretty good, guys. Pre-season's little sticky launcher was kind of lackluster. Like I said, maybe they will buff it down the road. It's kind of, there's grounds for them to do that later. But this is going to be your Battle Pass 1, so just by progressing the Battle Pass, you'll be able to max it out. So hopefully it's much better, as it's a free ultimate weapon that you can max out just from owning the Battle Pass and putting some time in. Now we're also getting the Frostwatcher, that's Chill Focus Scout Rifle. Can be attained by playing Season 1 content. Now this article includes that Season 1 content, so it should only be obtainable through that. Both reduce chill resistance of enemies, enhances the damage of chill attribute skills, making it perfect for Viessa and Haley. That's going to be nice, guys. That's going to be nice. That says reduces chill resistance, right? So say if you go into someone like Dead Bride or something, that they have a high chill resistance, how much of that would we be able to reduce from them? And it's actually more than this coming, as well as next time. It's already confirmed that, like with the pre-season, Season 1 will enjoy mid-season content updates and additions, new features, Qual improvements and fresh content are all expected. One thing we know will be arriving is the long-awaited trade agent Albion, which will hopefully give us a way to offload our extra valuable research materials. Awesome. More catalog of images here. Great article. Wonder how much of this stuff is set in stone and, what improvements will be made upon, and how long will it take for them to officially release more information. And regarding any, changes to weapons, if any, I would assume maybe we get a few. Maybe they'll give us a few major weapon changes or even some Descendant changes with the launch. And then a little more in mid-season for any qual improvements, maybe adjustments, if any, to Haley. Still, things are a bit in the air as we're getting closer to that release, which should be, I believe, on the 29th. I'll put it on the screen here for you guys. Yeah, that's a little season 1 invasion breakdown. Very excited for it. We're still doing a lot of catch up in just crystallizing things, unlocking things, leveling things, putting builds together. It's definitely a challenge. Because we're kind of going in blind still, don't want to look up too much different things. We pull resources where we can, but mostly we're building things from scratch blind. Having a good time doing it. So if you guys would like to see that live, do make sure you head on over to Twitch as well as kick.com/Ty1slayer. I'll leave all those links down below. We'll see you guys in the Ultimate Freyna Prep Guide. That'll be coming to you guys this week some point. So do be on the lookout for that so you're ready for Ultimate Freyna. And we will see you guys in the next one. And remember to slay and conquer.